Good morning, fantastic people. April 23rd, 2021, 4:45 in the morning, 5 minutes till sunrise, and hope you're going to have a fantastic day today, or I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday, or I hope you're fantastic. Today's episode, I'm going to talk about age. We all have an age, right? And we all age. And there's an old saying that age is a matter of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And last night in particular, I get asked a lot, how old are you? How old are you? Everyone wants to know how old I am. And when I shave, I'm a lot younger, and that's appealing to a lot younger people. And when I grow the beard or the goatee, it's more apropos for being a philosopher and the wise man. So, whatever. At any rate, so my standard answer is I'm 26 years old, and I've been 26 for 41 years. I truly believe I'm 26 years old. I look in the mirror, and it doesn't look like a 26-year-old. It looks like a 30, 35-year-old, of course. But some people guess 50, some people guess 70, and I get a lot of different. I always say you're right, whatever age they guess. But it's about perception. It's about perception. I'll never forget my 21st birthday party. I was living at Gardner McKay's house in Beverly Hills. I lived in his guest house, and I did some construction work for him. And I threw a big party. It was a real big party in Beverly Hills, in the hills. And he had these great big cages with lions and tigers and bears. And it's pretty amazing. Great guy, a famous writer, Gardner McKay. At any rate, so at this party, I'll never forget that there was two girls that I met. One was in her 50s and one was a teenager. And the teenager had all the burdens of the world, and she thought she was this old lady. She was really miserable because she took all the pressures of the world on her. The 50-year-old, on the other hand, was the life of the party. Oh, my God. A lot of people had some fun with her that night. But it was a wild party, and it was a lot of fun. And, it's always carried with me perception. You're as old as you think you are. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, It's all up to you. Be kind to yourself. The number one philosophy there. The number one commitment in the Be Fantastic philosophy. So I want to talk about age. Be happy in your skin. That's like being kind to yourself, People get old and they get miserable because they're old. Oh, come on. You can't let circumstances out of your control affect your disposition. Age is a circumstance out of your control. So go out dancing, snorkel, do things, have fun in life. Most people don't get how valuable a day is till they hit retirement, 50, 55, 60, and they realize how important a day is. It's real important. That's why I think getting up before the sun is important. You get a lot out of the day, and I had a really fun day yesterday. I taped my first beach tennis match, and this got a little bit to do with age too, because she was half my age, beautiful young lady from Ukraine, living here, and she plays tennis. So I taught her beach tennis, and it's a fantastic sport. Played a match with her, and I beat her 6-4, 7-5. Luckily, I won the second set, because had it gone a third set, I think she would have beat me. Of course, I'm a little sore now. I really shouldn't be playing with this bad arm. I think I tore my rotator cuff. You saw me in the sling for a while. I shouldn't be wearing this thing still, but I'm stubborn, I'm stupid. I should be getting an operation, but, what the hell. At any rate, I beat her, and I introduced her to Hussein. Now, I titled that match the first and last on that court because they want me to move it now, or one of the people that do. The owner, when he saw the pretty girl and he saw that there was a crowd watching and it was entertaining, he decided to keep it there. So he's got more pull than his renter. So it looks like we're going to keep the location there, which is fantastic. And we need sand and we need lights for night, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And her name is Olya. And the funny story about Olya is she became an ambassador last week. And and we decided to play tennis because she's a tennis player, and she's starting to tell her friends, and it's going to start growing now, the beach tennis and charm, which is fantastic. But the other day, if you remember, I got locked out of a meeting because of prayer at the Viva Mall, and I met this lovely young lady from Ukraine as well, and she was going to a training class. And so I sat there for a half hour and taught her about positivity and kindness and the Be Fantastic philosophy. And she had made a phone call during it to call her trainer to tell her that she's blocked out and she's, out front, and she'll be there when it opens up. And it turns out yesterday, Olya is the trainer of Anastasia. So it's a small world. It's a very small world. And that's another reason why you should always keep it clean. Do the right thing. Because you never know what's going to come out and bite you in the ass again. I've worked in over 99 different professions, and no one can say a bad thing about me. They can say they maybe didn't get along with me, but I didn't do anything that would bite me in the ass later on. That's why a lot of people don't get into politics, because they did something bad in the past. But if you keep your nose clean and you do the right thing and you're kind, lots of fantastic things happen. But getting back to age, I think I had a couple other stories. As you know, all these videos are ad-lib. They're not rehearsed. They're not practiced. I try to think of a theme beforehand, or, in my interviews anyway. Fantastic interviews. Got some fantastic interviews out there. You really should watch them. Oh, by the way, I did tape the match. It's on Facebook. It's on Fantastic Tennis Beach Club. That's the Facebook page. I streamed it live. 40-minute match. A little sore today, but I did beat the youngster. Speaking of beating youngsters, I was encouraged and begged, actually, to be in the episode of, what was it called? It was a TV show called, what was the name of it? Well, I'll think of it in a second. Anyway, it was one of those competition, things where you go and there's a maze and all kinds of stuff. Wipeout, that's what it's called. It's called Wipeout. And I was in the premiere episode. And again, it was to prove that I'm still young. I was twice the age of everyone there. And I beat out half of them, I guess, because I did get injured very, very badly. I broke my butt in that thing. My butt was very, very black for a long time. I should have gone to the hospital. Stubborn as I am, I did not go to the hospital. Could have sued. I don't sue. Everyone sues. I should have sued. I didn't sue. I don't sue. I don't believe in suing. I always say America's middle name is Sue, because everyone's sue happy. You don't sue over here in Egypt, that's for sure. They have a car accidents. They just say, "Oh, sorry," and they move on. It's pretty funny over here. But I'm love and charm. I think places like this would keep you young. The beach, playing beach tennis would certainly keep you young. I certainly don't feel old. I don't want to be old. I won't let myself be old. I just look old. I'm not old inside. And you shouldn't be old inside either. Don't take the pressures of the world too seriously. Before you know it, you're going to be old like me, and looking back at things. Don't look back and regret things, though. Try to get the most out of life as you can. Squeeze as much enjoyment out of every day as you can. Don't be overly concerned with making money. Make enough money. Dying with money in the bank you're a complete loser if you die with money in the bank. Bounce your last check. That's my saying. I mean, it's not the best advice for some people, I guess, but it is what it is. You got to enjoy life. People take it too serious. We're having a tough time now with COVID. It'll pass. It all passes. Time heals all wounds. At any rate, so getting back to age. What is age? It's just time. Right? It's just time. And all we have is time. And make the best of your time. Speaking of time, don't be late. Don't ever be late. Don't ever be late. I am never late. There's an old saying in business: if you're early, you're on time, because you got to get ready for work. If you're on time, you're late, because you still have to get ready for work. And if you're late, you should be fired. When I do my speeches to companies, that's one of the first things I tell everyone. Be happy you have a job. Be respectful that you have a job. Respect your employers. Respect yourself. Be on time. All we have is time. And hopefully you enjoy your work. If you enjoy your work, you shouldn't never be late, of course. But I do recommend working for yourself. It's always better to work for yourself. So these little videos are just to give you some advice. And people are enjoying it, I'm happy to say. Let's see what else is going to happen today. I'm going to maybe play some more beach tennis. And I'm working on a very exciting project. I don't know if I should talk about it yet, but it's going to change. It's going to change the game for everybody. Because, right now you have no incentive as one of my ambassadors, or maybe one of my future ambassadors, really to go out and promote and tell people to be fantastic, to be kind. But I'm coming up with a system that's going to make you wealthy to promote it. How about that? So now you have incentive to tell people about it because it's going to increase your wealth. So imagine, you can now spread the kindness movement, philosophy, community, by talking to people about it and increase your wealth. Very exciting. And here comes the sun. Let me turn it around. Put it up high. You can see that. There it is. Oh. This moment of silence is brought to you by Be Fantastic International. Distributors of the Kind Coin. Kindness is the eternal act. Practice random acts of kindness. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Accept yourself as you are. You're beautiful. And if you think you're beautiful, you certainly are. If you think you're ugly, you certainly are. If you think you're successful, you certainly are. If you think you're a failure, you certainly are. It's all perception. So be kind to yourself. You come first. The analogy is when you're in an airplane and they say when the oxygen mask drops, put it on first, then help others. So you come first. Your opinion is the only one that matters. Everyone's opinion about you has an agenda for them. So love yourself, be kind to yourself, and that's the number one commitment. Number two commitment, be kind to everyone else. Do not argue or fight. That argument or fight does not mean anything 10 minutes later or the next day or ever usually. So don't fight. Tell the person they're right. Walk away. Be the better person. Don't belittle. Don't tease. Kids don't tease one another. Don't be a bully. It's very bad. Open doors for people. Say please and thank you, and you're welcome. And let people in traffic. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't honk at people. Be kind to everyone and the plants and the creatures. Plants have feelings. Be kind to your water. Water has feelings. Be kind to everything. Don't eat endangered species. Don't buy ivory or some leather goods. Try to reuse, not recycle. Be kind to our planet, because no matter how happy you are, if we screw up the planet, it won't matter. So protect our environment. Fourth is say kind words. Please, thank you, I love you. Fantastic. The word fantastic makes you smile, which makes you live longer because it reduces stress. I know you people have heard it a million times, but some of these people just tuning in for the first time haven't heard how important that word is. Fantastic. It means unimaginably good and beautiful. Much better than good, which means morally right. At any rate, the word carries with it and spreads energy, positivity, kindness, and love. It's a fantastic word. Tell people they did a fantastic job. Tell your wife or husband they look fantastic. Tell your kids they're doing a fantastic job. Tell people to have a fantastic day. You know, I'm putting those signs up all over Charm. Have a fantastic day. Why not? Be fantastic. Be a fantastic person. This is my next book, by the way. How to Become a Fantastic Person. It's all about being kind. And, you know, most people aren't not kind unless there's a reward. But know that there is rewards, even though you don't see them right in front of you. There are rewards to being kind. Anyway, that's today's little dissertation. Hope you enjoyed it. Turn this back around so you can see Dr. Fantastic. Be fantastic, everyone. Visit Egypt. Come snorkeling with me. Come dancing with me. Let's have some fun and charm. Be fantastic, everyone.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share. I am fantastic.
Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along this way, and I heard him say, gotta say,